Welcome to Grounds for Discussion
and Title Talk,
where we bring together closing, processing, real estate,
and coffee, of course.
Whether you're a buyer, seller, agent, or fellow industry professional, join us as we unpack the processes that make real estate deals happen. Hi, I'm Jennifer, your escrow officer at Primrose.
And I'm Barbie, your processor at Primrose.
Today, we have the innovative marketing guru, Michele Boswell, with us today.
Thank you. I heard she invented marketing.
It's true.
It's only because I'm so old. That's why.
Well, we're glad to have you today.
Thank
Did you bring us? You brought us something a little different because we're filming in the afternoon and Barbie can't drink coffee in the afternoon. So we're trying this.
Yes, and I also know what you ladies like since we all work together.
Yes.
So we are having 7 Brew energy drinks. You guys have the sunrise. Mm-hmm. Jennifer has the chiller.
And the afternoon may be a little interesting with Barbie and an energy drink.
All right. And I am drinking the Black Mamba.
Oh,
energy drink.
Well,
yes.
let's try
so
it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Okay.
So good.
Delightful.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Refreshing. It'll be great
Can
in
I
summer.
drink it all in one swoop?
It will be great in the summer.
It will
Ready
be
for
great
summer.
Yeah.
Michele, tell us a little bit about the Hogan app.
So Hogan has an app. We've had it for a couple of years now. Mm-hmm. It is a national app that we have branded and personalized for Hogan. So our title fees, everything, it is specific to our area, but it does have the backing of a national programmer and support. And basically, in its most simple form, it allows agents to do buyer estimates, seller net sheets. It is completely free for agents to use, and it not only does those calculations, but it creates a beautiful piece that they can text or email or print out different options for how they want it to look that fits their client or their personal taste. And so it's just a great tool for agents to use for that. On top of that, still in the free part, it has tons of calculators. So calculators that are useful to agents for different ways that they may deal with a client. So there's a calculator where you can help if you've got a first-time home buyer and maybe they're renting, you can help them compare when they would break even, what they're spending on rent versus if they were making a house payment, when that would switch to them building equity. You can use a calculator to help somebody figure out their affordability.
Exactly.
So how much house can they afford?
Yes.
And lots of different things. And the other thing that I love about it so much is they are always updating it. So anything that's come out in the industry that they feel like they need to address, they will.
So my question to you is, I love the app. I love the digital formatting of that. Is there a way for those of us who love print work? Is there a way to integrate that and print things out off of the app?
So the app can run off your phone, but there's also a desktop version. Your login is exactly the same. So if you create something on your phone and then you log in from your computer, your documents are accessible. Everything can be saved. So if you are running estimates, say you're showing houses to a buyer and you maybe look at 4 houses, you can run paperwork on all 4 houses, save them all in a folder, and then you can print any of that out. So it's
and
all
open house flyers
any of
and
that,
all
yes.
of that,
Yep,
everything
yes.
you would need
Yes.
or a realtor would need for.
So open house flyers takes us to the paid portion of the app.
Okay, so tell us about the paid portion then.
So there is a section that is full, and I mean, I can't even express how full it is, of graphics and templates for all kinds of things that are useful for either social media or an open house or giving to a client. We have to charge for that section because of RESPA guidelines, but it's 99 cents a month or $10 for the year.
Cheap.
So it's
So
extremely
inexpensive.
affordable. But and everything there again can be created as a JPEG or a PNG or a PDF, or it can be printed. So you can post it, you can email it, you can print it out, really whatever you want to do with it.
And the best part about the app and Hogan is if this sounds challenging to you, Michele is always a phone call away.
Yes.
Tell us about that? Like
Yes.
you've sat down with people, you've spent time with people.
So we really want agents to use it. I mean, that's why we do it. It's a tool, and if we can do something to help an agent be more efficient, more successful, that translates into good things for us. So we want agents using it. And so I am always available to train on it, to provide support, to answer questions. It is very user-friendly, but there are lots of small extra things that it can do that you may not know if you just pick it up and start using it. So I always want to be sure people know of everything that it could do, and I want to support people on it. And so the other thing is, I think we have found, and I find this in my own life, that agents who have been doing this for a while, they have a routine and how they do things. And so they see the app and they're like, this is so cool. But getting them to break that into their routine and feel comfortable using it, I think sometimes can be a challenge. So I'm always happy to sit down, let them practice on me, let them run things and email it to me, see how it turns out, anything like that. Because again, the whole purpose of this tool is to help realtors in their job. And so I'm here to support that and make it as user-friendly as possible.
And tell us what's coming up in April. Like you're going to be really promoting this and pushing it.
Yeah, so we've had the app for a couple of years. We really want to circle back to it. Again, every month they add new content. And so we kind of get used to it because we've just had it, and we really want to circle back and get people re-engaged. Be sure maybe you downloaded it and you haven't ever used it, or maybe you don't even know about it. So we are celebrating Happy April instead of April. And so in April, we will be really focusing on the app and sharing content all throughout the month of different little tidbits of things that you can do in the app. Because it's the other thing, it does so much stuff. You may not want to use all the things that it does in it, but there may be one slice of it that you're like, for the
Makes
way
your
I
life
run my
easier.
business, that really works for me. So we really want to highlight what all those pieces are.
What's neat is one afternoon we had an agent of ours that's been doing real estate for I think 10 plus years, and we had a brand new agent walk in, introduce himself. I think it was a Murray agent, Chris Bryant, brought him over, and I was telling him about CC&Rs. We're here to help. And then the agent that's been doing it 10 plus years, and she's like, do you have the Hogan app yet? And the new agent's like, what are you talking about? She goes, let me show you. She was so excited about it because it's such an essential tool for her that when she is at a showing or a listing and somebody's really interested, they're like, I wonder how much my payment would be. Like an estimate.
Just show you.
Let me just show you. I wonder how much the taxes are because it pulls this property tax.
It does. So one of the great things about it is when you are running estimates or you are running net sheets, it will go out and pull from the county what the recorded taxes are. There are times, depending on what it is, that it may not pull, but it will go out and try.
It'll try to.
The other thing, when someone is selling, it will go out and it will find if there's a note recorded, if there is a lien, and it will estimate for you. It thinks it knows what it is. If the seller knows and it's different, you can always plug that in.
Yeah.
But if they don't have any idea, then it's going to pull that. And it's one of the things that I think is fascinating. So if it goes out and it sees that you took out a loan on your house in 2015, and it will tell us what it thinks you probably still owe on that loan. It also will tell you what the what the interest rate was at that time according to Freddie and Fannie.
Oh, wow.
So if your seller doesn't have any idea, I don't know, I have a loan on my house, I make my payment, I don't know what it is, it will go out and say, hey, we think they owe about this much, and by the way, this is what their interest rate probably was.
Amazing.
So it's really cool. Again, it's an estimating tool. It helps you on the fly, help people figure out things.
And also for closing, it also includes our closing fees.
It does. So it includes Hogan's closing fees, and again, there can always be a slight variation, but it's going to be very close because it is using our fees. By the time you get to closing, there may be some things added or changed, but in terms of our calculations and everything, it is
pretty close,
extremely accurate.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming today.
All right.
We appreciate your time.
So glad you could join us today, and we will catch you guys next time.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.